Hello folks, Scott with Dallas Paint Correction and Auto Detailing in Dallas, Texas. I want to show you something. This is the shift lever assembly in the center console of my Navigator. Don't make fun of me. What's that old saying? The shoemaker's kids never have nice shoes. I'm so busy working on other people's cars, but I wanted to use this as an example. It's a little bit dirty on how to clean a shift lever assembly. This may seem so straightforward, and for the most part it is. It's not the end of the world, it's pretty easy, but I'm going to talk about something that gets missed so many times with these things, and it might be a reason. If you're a professional detailer, you may make this all look great, clean, shiny, wonderful. Your customer loves it, but you might be missing the details. You might be missing a very, very important point, and this might be why your customer's not calling you back. You ready? So here we go. This is pretty simple stuff, right? I'm just going to concentrate on the shift lever assembly. I'm going to spray some all-purpose cleaner. Wow, Scott, that's too much. Not really, not a big deal. Maybe take my little mother's brush, and I want to get in these cracks and crevices around the little chrome area on the shift lever assembly. I want to get inside here, get on the buttons, whatever the case may be, get all around there, right? This is all great. This is all wonderful. This is soft. It's not going to scratch anything, but it's going to agitate the cleaner, get around those nooks and crannies. Look at how filthy this is. My God, I'm embarrassed, but hey, I'm busy. What am I going to do? But I also wanted to make a video. I wanted to show you what you can do. So we're going to clean this all up. That's fine. Maybe I like a steamer. A steamer blows this stuff out and I'm done. 1, 2, 3. But just wanted to show you some stuff that you guys might be using if you don't have a steamer. So I go in here, clean this all up. That's great. That's wonderful. I'm not really doing a great job. I'm just trying to make a video here to make a point. But I get in there, I clean that all up. Now I want to clean the actual shift lever. Maybe I want to use a toothbrush in this deal here. I want to take my microfiber towel, just kind of put it around the shift lever so I'm not overspraying my product onto the stereo system. Just a little tip. A lot of you guys probably know that. I'm going to go ahead and just hit this shift lever assembly. This thing gets dirty, right? We're touching it all the time. It's nasty, it's grungy. So I take my toothbrush. Maybe if there's a lot of grease and grime and oils from the skin, this is a great way to get it off. Again, I'm just rushing here because this really isn't the point of the video. I'm going to get to the point in a minute, right? Some of you are like, holy crap, Scott, you never get to the point. Well, it's about learning. It's about understanding all the process. I want this to make sense for your world. I want you to understand all the reasons why I do it and why I kind of rise above the competition and people call me back. This is one area, if you don't get it right, customers won't call you back. That sounds crazy, right? And I'll tell you why. So there you go. I've agitated that. I'm going to take that shift lever. That's nice. No more grease and grime from my big fingers picking my nose. And I'm going to dial that in. It looks nice. It looks clean. Not really, but it's close enough for the purpose of the video because we haven't even gotten to the point yet. But that's nice, right? Maybe you want to go a little step further. We got to worry about residue, right? This is a chrome plated area. We're going to get some residue on that from the cleaner. We've got some chrome on the actual shift lever. If you watched my video about McGuire's Shine As You Dry Quick Wax, this is cool. I can just take a microfiber towel, spray a little bit of this stuff in it. Heck, I can even spray it on here and overspray it. It's not a big deal. Put a little bit on my microfiber towel, come in here, wipe it on the shift lever, wipe it on the chrome plated accent trim there around the shift lever. That's nice. I don't have any residue from the cleaner. Now we're starting to get somewhere. This thing's starting to pop, right? It's clean. My customer's going to love this. I can go a lot further with it, but hey, I'm trying to make a video here and not kill you for 30 minutes. But there we go. Maybe I want to take my toothbrush and get inside here a little bit. That makes a lot of sense, right? That's important. Customer can see that right away. So we're going to clean that up. Okay, we're here. We're done. We've treated it. We put some protection on it. We're not worried about any residue coming back on the chrome areas around the shift lever. This looks great for the most part. This looks great. People are going to love that. That's cleaned and it's detailed. What I'm about to show you, hang tight with me. This looks great. Your customer's going to like this. Don't even look at the cup holders. That we haven't even worked on that yet. But here's the deal. This is the whole point of this video that we're already 5 minutes into, but I just wanted to go over this quickly. I've got this all cleaned up, right? This looks great. My customer gets in the car and goes, beautiful. Thank you, Scott. That looks wonderful. There was soda all over it. There was juice that spilled in it from the cup holders. This looks great. Thank you so much. And if you want to take a steamer, you get great results quicker. Now I want to talk about something. What are these things? These are the keys to the car. What in the world do the keys to the car have anything to do with this shift lever? Watch what I'm going to do, folks. This is where some of you are losing the battle with having your customers call you back. It's all about the details. I'm going to put my foot on the brake. I'm going to put the key in the ignition. Turn it to the accessory mode. I don't have to turn the car on. I'm going to take this shift lever and drop it into first. Guess what happened? There is a plastic cover around or at the bottom of this shift lever. Folks, this is nasty. This is gross. My customer, when it's in park and I've cleaned it all up, they're happy. They saw that plastic cover when the shift lever was in park. It looked all great. Now they go to put their car in drive, or maybe they want to go off-roading. They go first to second. They look down to all this beautiful area you took care of, and they see this nasty crap on this plastic cover. And they go, my God, what happened? I thought Scott was a great detailer. It's so silly, folks. I know it's a silly little video. Some of you professional detailers, it happens to me. I dial in a car, it's sweet. I spend 4 or 5 hours on it. The customer loves it. It may have been this area that I missed, and they just feel like they've been shorthanded. They'll look for somebody else. It's silly, I know it. The customer, you'd think they'd have a little bit more compassion, but it's their world. It's their money. They can do whatever they want. So now I'm going to have to go in there. I want to make sure I clean that area too, so I want to get some little all-purpose cleaner in there, maybe agitate it with a brush. Maybe you got a better brush than this one here, but again, steam is great. I'll go in there and clean it up with steam, but again, for the purpose of the video, I'm just trying to make a point. So now I'm going to go in there and mop up, but I want to show you something I do as far as dressing that plastic piece around the shift lever, or just below the cover of the shift lever. I don't know what that does. What does that cover up? The linkage below there? Probably. I'm not a transmission guy, but I've had those apart a couple of times in my life. So now we've got that all clean. That's great. When the car's all the way in drive, expose that whole plastic piece, make sure that's clean. Go back up, make sure you don't have any cleaner that dropped down on you when you were cleaning the top and it came down here. Go ahead and clean that up. Sometimes you got to get around this shift lever. It's a little tough. It's a little difficult. You might have to put the key in park to drive again. You might have to get a little Q-tip or something to work around the tight areas. But for the purpose of the video, I'm just trying to make this quick, and nothing's ever quick with Scott, right? I know it. So now, I want to talk about dressing this area. How do we dress this area? How do I make this area pop? How do I make it look shiny, glossy, whatever you want to do? I want to dial that in, not just this whole area on the outside. I want that to look great too. It's about the details with me. I want it to be about you, because if you start looking at these little areas, your customer's going to call you back. They're going to think you're the greatest guy on the planet, which you are already. Just dial it in. Trim Shine by Stoner. What a great little product. It's not water-based, but hey, whatever. I'm going to take this, just hit it, right? Going to let that kind of evaporate and dry. That's fine. Go back up to park. I'm going to hit it again in that plastic area. Maybe that's a little too much. You figure out what works in your world. Any overspray that might have sprayed on the chrome, I got to go back in there because it is an aerosol. Clean that area up. That'll dry, that'll evaporate, that'll be fine. Go back up, back into first, make sure that area, you want to blow it, you want to have a little blower. But eventually that'll evaporate and dry, and it will be a nice, shiny, matte looking finish to that plastic area. Folks, that is such a simple little thing to overlook. Maybe even want to go over it with a microfiber towel. That makes a little bit more sense, right? We're not really losing all of it, we're just knocking the excess down. But there you go, that little area right there, this stupid piece of plastic, what is it, a couple of dollars? Who knows? The OEM manufacturer probably got it for free. But that little piece of plastic can stop you or stop your customer from calling you back. It's so silly. I see people talking about how to clean these things. Yes, we got to get sometimes aggressive with them. We're touching all the time. A non-abrasive Scotch-Brite pad, a toothbrush, whatever. Clean this all up. Use steam. Make it look great. Don't forget to put the keys in the car, put it in the accessory mode, and drop that sucker into first and get that area too. There could be all sorts of nasty stuff, soda, grape juice, coffee, who knows. And when the customer puts the car in drive and you didn't get that area, that might be why they're not calling you back. All right, folks, silly little video about shift lever cleaning, but it's an important issue. It is important for me. It's all about the details. And if you're a car enthusiast, hey, that's a cool little trick for you to learn. Trim shine is great. Little areas like this that, you know, how would you dress this? Maybe I should put a little hyper dressing on my microfiber and get it in there. That's fine. Stoner, trim shine, it's an aerosol. I get a little bit of overspray. I take care of it right away, but it will dial that plastic in and make it look sweet for me. Again, it's all about the details. Just make sure you don't have any overspray. If you wanted to, go ahead and get your quick wax again. Spray a little bit on there. Make sure you don't have any residue from the cleaners or the overspray from the stoner. That is the awesome little trick. Hopefully it makes sense in your world. Appreciate it, guys. Have a great one. Talk to you later. Appreciate it. Until the next time, be safe.